Hey everybody, this is Erica, and I will be presenting to you my discussion post number 8. For this assignment, we were asked to read the chapter in the textbook and watch a YouTube video. And from those videos in that chapter, we were asked to talk about some boundary issues that we think would be important to discuss with our clients. Some of the most important ones, I definitely think, would be a few that I've already came across within my internship. I'm currently within a site that's a long-term treatment facility, so we work with a lot of individuals who have serious persistent mental illnesses, and they have to be under 24-hour supervision for various reasons. And while there, I've came across these boundaries, and with each one that I've been faced with, I've talked to my site supervisor about it. And normally when I speak to him about those types of things, then he'll tell me about other boundaries that he's faced in his profession and some of his colleagues has faced. And it's really, it's interesting, but it's also really nerve-wracking at the same time. While working within an agency-like setting, which I would also want to do as a career after my internship and everything's over, I know I'm going to be susceptible to a population of people who may have serious delusions, and they may just not be able to have the cognitive power to comprehend a lot of things. So it's going to be really important that I keep that in mind. One of the things that I've came across at my internship is accepting gifts from a client. And I went to my site supervisor with that because in particular, there's one man who would always want to give me things that he made in the craft room or just anything that he had in his room. Like if I was there speaking to him, he felt as if he needed to give me something as in return. And after a while, he finally started to realize that he didn't have to give me anything for me to continue coming to see him and listen to him. What I basically did was I went to my site supervisor about it, and he was like, if it's like he drew a picture or something, like that's okay. Like he could always like draw another one. Like that's just something small. It's not going to hurt anything. But if it's anything like bigger and has like a high value, then just try to explain to him that you're going to come and talk to him no matter what. Like he doesn't have to give you anything. That you still care about what he's saying, regardless of what type of gift he gives you. And kind of like ease it out of, I guess, that way. Because this person was really persistent on me, like, taking the gifts that he wanted to give to me. But, like I said, after a while of just, like, talking to him, like, hey, like, you don't have to do this. Like, I'm going to still come and talk to you regardless. And him trusting me, then he finally stopped giving me gifts. He'll draw me a picture every now and then, but that's about it. Another big one is the boundaries of friendship in a counseling relationship. I know at my site in general, there's some residents who will try to get really close with you so they can get things that they want. For example, there's one woman who I really enjoy speaking with her and everything, but she always thinks that I'm going to take her outside, and I love to take her outside, but the thing is, she knows if she gets to go outside, she gets to walk by the canteen, which is basically our facilities. You can go and get drinks there and snacks, and she's on a strict diet plan, so she can't have those things. And she would try to like use that a little bit, so that's something. And I think my last and my biggest issue would be the whole issue of sexual relationships with clients. I'm not saying that I would ever engage in a sexual relationship with a client, but I've been told by my site supervisor of situations where somebody within the facility had a delusion and thought that one of the staff members was dancing around the room in like a skimpy outfit trying to seduce them, when it was like completely impossible that that could have happened. This person would have never done that, and the time conflictions were there. Like we could honestly prove it, but the thing is, the scary part is like you have to record that in notes that this happened. And I don't know, like, it was completely proven that it didn't happen, but it's still scary that like somebody could honestly think that they saw you doing something to them and it didn't happen. And like you have to go through defending yourself for something that serious and you didn't do it. That's my biggest fear. And it especially scares me because like my site supervisor has seen it and I've seen it happen to coworkers. And with this population, there's a lot of hypersexual individuals. So at times I'm like, they may try to flirt with me, and you just have to shut it down, like right then when it happens, and just say like, that's not appropriate, or you completely ignore it. You can't laugh about it because that'll like encourage them to keep going. Because you never know when you may even just laugh at it and it's inappropriate, but somebody else walks by and they get the wrong impression from you. Like, you just never know. So, that's my biggest concern. And to fix that, like I said, I would just kind of end it real quick, right off the bat. So, that's all I got. And I'm sorry, I keep looking off to the side. My cat's like being really needy. So, have a good one.